guys, today I'm going to be starting the video with a Walmart delivery haul. There are two items, I want to say, that are not on here because they have not been delivered. One will be delivered next week. The other one's supposed to be delivered sometime today. I hope it does anyway, because it's something that's part of a gift. And one thing was not available, which was weird to me, because even though it said I had a substitution marked, so it could have been substituted, or there was supposed to be a substitution mark. I don't know. There was even some craziness going on with other things with this, with the website. So I'm gonna flip around. I'm gonna show you what we got. It's just I did buy these. I went ahead and did a Walmart order early because we needed some buns and stuff. So I'll flip around and show y'all what we got. Okay, so we got this rabbit feed. It looks the same as their other food, but we don't know if they're going to like it or not. But this is just until we can get, which we can go to Tractor Supply anytime pretty much, but this was just simpler than going all the way to Tractor Supply, because Tractor Supply is on the other side of town, and there's not many feed stores here in this. Actually, that's the only, no, there's one more feed store, and it's on the other side of town too, so there's not many around here. So we got that. Don't know why I'm trying to explain it. It really doesn't matter why we got it, other than we need to feed rabbits. Got a loaf of bread, some tortillas, because we're going to be having tacos next week, and I wanted to go ahead and get some things we needed for that. And got some more hamburger buns, because we're going to have manwich for supper either tonight or tomorrow night. I haven't decided yet. And I got 2 packs of this almond granola bars. This seems to be our favorite, all 3 of ours, but I didn't know that there was only one left, and I asked Noah if there was anything he needed from the store, and he said this. So I went ahead and got 2 because there was an Ibotta rebate, or because it can be on Ibotta, but since I have Walmart Plus, and Walmart Plus and Ibotta are what are they called? What's it called? What's it called, Jeff? Anyway, whatever 2 companies are, they're collaborating, I guess. Anyways, it goes onto your Walmart account if you get the money back, which is fine with me. Now, I'm going to stop talking about that. Got 2 more of these Red Baron pizzas, a 4-meat and a pepperoni. This seems like what we do every week lately, because Noah will eat this for like a quick, like a lunch or whatever. He doesn't eat the whole pizza at one time, most of the time. He has, but he doesn't most of the time. And they're not as big as that box anyway. Got a gallon of milk, some of this sliced, deluxe slices cheese. We don't get a lot of the processed cheese, which this is the only one we do get. So got that, and it lasts a while. Got some Gouda, half and half for my creamer. Some potato chips because we're out, some animal crackers just because, and some onions. Now all of that stuff is for us, it's for a house, and that's what we got. So I know that I have mentioned it before, how that every one of my mama's birthdays, Mother's Day, whatever kind of thing, I will do her like a little care package, and I put the same types of things in it every time, because it's things that she likes, that she just seems to love it when I do it. Now, one of the things that I got her is not on here, and if it comes today, I'll show it to you. But I'm gonna put her little thing together, and I'll show you what it is. But I get the brands she likes, and I get just what she would buy herself. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we got her some peroxide and alcohol. And some Band-Aids. She uses these for herself and all the kids, the grandkids that come around. And this antibiotic cream was like Neosporin, which I thought this was a bigger package. That's the problem with ordering it online, but that's okay. Hydrocortisone, which is anti-itch, just like Cord-Aid and stuff like that. And I got some Dove soap for her, because this has been what she has used since I can remember. And I'll show, well, this right here is, there's 3 little bags, so I can just use one of these little bags. And I like to get her a reusable bag, and this is like just a little reusable tote. And if I need to, there's 3 there, and I'm not sure exactly how big they are, but there's 3. So if I need 2 of them, it'll work out. And I got her some Coke, some little ones, because she doesn't drink much, but this way she can have it and close it back up. And I got her these little Hershey's candy bars because she doesn't eat, like, I could get her big candy bars, but she doesn't eat the whole thing. She just eats like one little thing, and that'll be some little things like that. Anyway, if the gown comes today, I will show you that as well. But let me go ahead and put all this cold stuff away, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have everything put away except the stuff I got for Mama. And y'all, I had like a weirdness happen because the other day I ordered some Undo. If you don't know what that is, it's a sticker remover. And it's something that's going to be delivered by FedEx or something like that. And when I did, a pop-up on Walmart's website popped up, and it said that I had to add delivery instructions. And I thought, I don't want to add delivery instructions. I just want them to leave it at my door like it says. And it would not let me order without putting those delivery instructions on there, so I did. And I put on there, I don't want to add delivery instructions. I don't have problems. The only problem I ever had is when FedEx had, well, it was asking me to add the instructions because of a problem I had before. I never even, like, reported a problem because it wasn't a problem that the package was going to be 1 day late, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm making sense, but I think y'all understand my not making sense. But anyway, Walmart forced me to add delivery instructions to that package, and I didn't want to, but it was the only way I could buy it, so I did it. And I put on there that I didn't ever have a problem except whenever the package was stuck in Georgia and I'm in Alabama. And, you know, I was pretty much saying I didn't have a problem. Well, the instructions didn't pop up on that delivery, and I was happy about that. I was like, good, it was a glitch, something like that. Then today, whenever I get up and it says my delivery is being prepared, for this morning, I noticed that there's delivery instructions, and it's those instructions. And I'm like, I didn't put that on here. Why is it still here? So I contacted Walmart, and they couldn't take it off. They couldn't do anything about it, so now I look like a jerk. That's the way I feel, but I don't think I do. The lady, Jeff, went out and helped her get the stuff. I was going to go out there and help, but they had already done it before I even got a chance to get out there. But she was very nice. But anyway, it was just weird. Have y'all ever had that happen, where the delivery instructions were not something you wanted to do, but it made you do it? And then you had to deal with weirdness later? I don't know. I think there's just a lot of glitches in their system lately. Alright, so let me put my camera down here on these. Oh, that's not going to work, probably. My head's kind of chopped off. But I'm going to put Mama's little care package in here. And the reason why I get these things is Mama is on a fixed income. And, well, let me put it this way. Mama has everything. She has tons of stuff. Like, she doesn't do little whatnots and knickknacks and all that stuff. Now, she loves pictures of her grandbabies, and she loves pictures of her kids and stuff like that. But, you know, if you gave her something like that, she'd truly appreciate it. She'd appreciate anything you give her. But over the years, I kept seeing how that, you know, her face didn't light up as much as it used to whenever she got her gifts sometimes. Or maybe it was just my own imagination. And then one year I asked her, so what do you want? And she said, I don't want anything, don't give me anything, I've got everything, I don't need anything. And I was like, Mom, I'm getting you something for your birthday or whatever occasion it was. And she said, no, don't get me anything at all. I said, well, I'll get you something. She said, well, if you're going to get me something I can use or something like that. So I was in the store. I don't know which color to use. I think I'll use this one. because the black one kind of looks, it looks fine, but it looks like something you would do for a different kind of thing. I don't know. Anyways, so she said, get me something I can use. If you insist on getting something, you know, whatever. That's a nice little bag. It's not as big as I thought, but she can put some things in it. So I went to the store and I was like, what can I get that she can use? And as I said, she's on a fixed income. People who are on a fixed income, they want to focus more on, like, I want her to focus more on getting her food and things like that. Well, she never is hungry. She has 8 children that would not allow that. But instead of having to get the essentials, you know, the everyday essentials all the time, or whenever she needs them, like first aid stuff, she can get things that she enjoys. She can maybe go out to dinner one more time or something. She doesn't go out to dinner anymore. She's gotten into such bad health that she can't really do that anymore. But every once in a while she does. So, I'm not going to be able to put the drinks in there. But I will be able to stick the gown in. So I decided, I was just walking around Walmart and I said, I'm just going to get her a reusable bag. I'm going to get her a bag that she can use and won't have to throw away. So I was looking at that and I said, I can get some little things to put in her bag. And I started thinking about the things she always has. And like whenever I was a child, if something happened, if one of us got hurt, we'd get the alcohol, get the peroxide, get the Band-Aids, get the, you know, these things. And I just started getting, there's actually one thing I forgot to get that I normally do get. I usually get her some like Tylenol or something because, which now I don't think I'm going to get it this time because I don't know, she's got some new medication. I need to make sure what she can and can't take before I start doing that again, or before I do that. Anyways, what I'm saying is I get her things that she would normally buy anyway, but this way she won't have to buy it. So that's why that I do like the little care package. And I will put the gown in there. And it's a gown like this one, except it's got, it's a different color blue. And it's got like a design on it. And today is pajama day, just to let y'all know. But it's like this. It's got pockets and everything. It's just exactly the same one as this, except a smaller size because she's smaller than me. And I'll put that in there. I'll show y'all if it comes today. I hope it comes today. So that's the little care package I do for her. For like birthdays and stuff like that. It seems like there's some more stuff I missed. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. And if it is, I'll go get it and throw it in there. But she lights up whenever she starts opening this every time. And I've been doing this for several years now. And she likes it. And last time I got her a little bag cooler. She really liked that. But I didn't want to get her another little cooler because I just got that Mother's Day. So, for her birthday, I get her things she can use that won't make dust because they're usable. They're things that she uses up and she won't have to buy herself. And she likes it. And that is the best gift I think I've ever done for her. I think that other than kids, pictures of my kids, I think that's the thing that she's appreciated most. Like, not that she's never not appreciated something. She always appreciates everything. But, you know, you can tell when somebody really likes something opposed to when they're happy about it just because you got something for them, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to put that away and then I'm going to fix us some breakfast. Jeff and I, some breakfast. It's more like brunch. It's like 11:30. So, I'm going to try those waffles. But I'm going to move my waffle iron over there so I'll have more space. But I think I'm going to take it off of that thing and put it with the others. But I'm not sure. But that's a whole different situation. Let's go make some waffles. Okay, so I got a lot of noises going on. I got my coffee making. The washing machine may come back on. I've got some sausage over here frying, and I have already made one of these waffles today, and I tried to record it, but there were so many other things like dogs barking and all that stuff that I said, you know what, I'm going to do it again because I'm going to have 2 of them. And it's just me eating these, so I can go ahead and just do another one. So I know this mix, like, it makes the waffle. I know that part. It's just going to be there. It's just going to be, hopefully I put enough in there. I probably didn't. I don't think I did, actually. No, I did not. It will spread out a little bit, though, but let's just give it a little extra just to make sure, because I'm a confused, discombobulated woman today, for sure. So let me go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator. And like I said, I'm the only one eating waffles. Jeff is not, Noah is not eating right now. Jeff really doesn't like pancakes or waffles very much. But I'm going to put it in there and let it go. I've got the Smithfield, that frozen patty sausage that I am overcooking for whatever reason this morning. It doesn't normally cook like this. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, I'm going to make Jeff some eggs, but I'll show you this as soon as it's done. Okay, so got Jeff's eggs done. One of them is over easy, but it busted once I got it on there. The other one's just fried because the yolk busted whenever it happened. It doesn't matter, he likes it anyways. So let me see if, yes, I think this is done. It smells really good. Oh, there goes the washing machine. It smells really good, and I'll let you guys know what I think about the taste of it, the flavor, afterwards. But I don't know if he wants toast or if he wants just bread, so I'll have to ask him whenever he comes back in here. So yeah, I'll be back whenever after we eat. Okay guys, the waffles. They were good. The flavor was okay. A little too buttermilky, but they were fine with that. Like, they weren't my favorite, but I could eat them. That kind of thing. But the texture was not like a waffle. It was more, I don't know what it was like. But I didn't love the texture either. So tomorrow, I'm going to add a little bit of water, or not, probably not tomorrow. Whenever I eat them again, I will probably add a little bit of water to some of it, and then try it, like take some of it out, enough for 2 waffles, and then try it, and I'll let you know how I like that too. The flavor was fine though. It just wasn't like, I won't use that much buttermilk next time. I'll like maybe do half and half buttermilk, half water, because it was just a little too much, but it was still good. So that experiment is still experimenting. So I have not recorded for a little while because I was getting Jeff's lunch ready. I should have recorded that for y'all, but it was nothing but a bologna sandwich. And I don't even put any condiments on it here at the house because he takes a little bottle of mustard, because that's what he eats on it's mustard. And he takes that to work because he doesn't want his bread soggy. So all I did was put bologna and cheese on bread. But I could share that sometime if you would like to see me packing up his lunchbox. I don't always pack his lunchbox because he will not let me do it on the days whenever he's working first shift. So I don't always do it, but I do it sometimes. And I'm sure he wouldn't care if I showed you how we do it, because I don't know his system because it changes. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, my light is flashing at me. My battery is dying. But I did want to tell you some more things from Halloween. Ow! I hit my head. Don't do that. I wanted to tell you some more things out of this book because this book is so neat. And I wanted to share a little bit more out of there for y'all today. And then I don't know what else I'm doing because, like I said, I think I said anyways, we're having manwich for supper. So not much going on there. I have that load of clothes to fold after they're dried. But I don't know what else I'm doing other than YouTube stuff like editing and stuff like that, because I have 4 videos that are planner videos to edit and upload, which I'm not doing all those today. I'll do them over the next couple days, and I have 1 that I need to record, so that's happening. But I'll be right back to tell you some more Halloween hints. Okay, so I started trying to tell you some more Heloise hints, and then the dogs had to start acting crazy. So I need hints from you if you've gone in this had this situation. These three girls are, I don't know what they're doing, but since Bella passed, they have been grumbly, grouchy, fighty. Not like fighting. No fists have been thrown. But they've been very vocal about don't touch me, don't look at me, get away from me kind of thing. I don't know what's going on. Noah said the dynamic has changed and that's what's going on with he thinks, but we don't know what to do about it. We've never had this situation before. Jeff said just let them do what they're going to do and they'll figure it out. But it's driving me crazy. I can't handle it. And I can't separate them. I live in a house where it's open concept mostly. I can't put them in separate rooms but still be with humans. And I don't want them to be by themselves. They're not bad. They're not, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. But Allie, if you go over there messing with her, it's her and Maggie at times. And then it's Maggie and Delilah at times. And then it's Allie and Delilah at times. It's just like, they're all three. Wanting to beat each other up. But in other times, they're just laying there so sweet and happy, and the majority of the time, that's the way they are. But I don't know. Maybe they're grouchy because they're older and their calm is gone, because Bella was very calm. Very calm. So I don't know. Anyway, any hints on how to get these toddlers under control? Never had this situation before in my life. But let's go ahead and talk about some hints from Heloise, and I will be adding some of my own. She's talking about organization. I'm not going to read this word for word, but I will read some of it. But she's talking about organizing your linen closet, and you can use these tips for any type of organization, whether it's clothing, whether it's your dishes, some of them anyways, whether it's your linens, just whatever. In most situations you can use these things. So she says to look over everything carefully. Let me start over. She says to stack, well, she's talking about linen, so we're going to read it that way. Stack all the sheets in one pile, bath towels in another, and so on down the line. Now go through each pile and unfold everything. Now, you wouldn't unfold pots and pans, but you know what I'm saying. Look it over carefully. Ask yourself, how long has it been since I have used this? I wonder if this sheet is worth patching. Is it beyond that stage? If it is beyond that stage, can I make something else out of it quickly? Like, I started to say fastly. What the world? I don't know. The dogs have got me crazy. I was already crazy. I'm just going to blame it on the dogs today. But anyway, if you can make something quickly out of it. And if it's too worn out that you can't make anything else with it, or it's so worn out that you're not going to use it, things like that, you just start making decisions. You make them quickly, and you think about, you don't go backwards. Like, once you've done it, you think about, what am I going to do with it? So then you have 3 more piles. One to be repaired, one to be discarded. Some of it may be throwaway. I would say 4 piles. One to be repaired, one to be thrown away if it's too bad a shape, one to be donated. The throwaway might be also recycled into, like, if it's like cloth stuff, you can use it for rags, because we do that with things. And then the next pile would be to put back into the closet or pantry or wherever. Not pantry, well, yeah, some people put things in their pantry that are, I have things in my pantry that are not food, in the cabinet, let's put it that way. So once you go through all that stuff, you have the piles, and then you think about it before you put things away. What do you use the most? In this case, she says sheets. No, you don't use sheets mostly, but in your linen closets a lot of the time, you're going to have sheets, towels, blankets, whatever, that kind of thing. So you would use your towels mostly. So you have those in the most convenient part where if you have children, they can reach them, or anyone can reach them, because they'll be front and center where they're easy to get to. That's what you would do. Then, things you don't use very much, you put them in the hard to reach areas. That's what she says. And she says, before you start, think again. Then put back only the things that you use which need no repairs. If they need repairs, do not put them back. You put in the things that are most convenient first at waist level, if it's a full closet, you know, at the most convenient level. And you just keep going from there. And let's see. Then it says, now use any old pencil or crayon and mark on the edge of each shelf what each stack contains, such as double sheets, twins, washcloths, and so forth. Nowadays, we have all these label makers. We can have labels made. We can buy labels from the Dollar Tree even sometimes. We would probably go that route most likely nowadays. But that's what you do whenever you're cleaning your linen closet. Now, this next tip, I don't really think it would work for me, because her tip is mad at the world, clean your closets. Okay, I don't get mad often, and whenever I get mad, I don't want to clean. I'm not even going to think about cleaning if I'm mad. And it's so rare for me to get mad that I would not clean maybe a couple times a year. Now, I'm not saying I don't get annoyed. I'm not saying I don't get angry. But angry and mad are two totally different things to me. But even if I'm angry about something, it doesn't last long. It's like I've learned how to calm myself down. And the reason why is because I've been so angry my whole entire life that I had to learn how to deal with that anger quickly so that I would not go down a bad slope. So, this next tip will not work well for me. It may not work well for you, but it might work for some people. Which then again, like my closet and stuff is not too bad, but it says, how disorderly and messy are your other closets and those drawers? Awful, like mine? Well, I have learned something. Never clean a closet or drawer when you're not angry or in a throwing away mood. So, I mean, I can be in a throwing away mood and not be angry. So that will be alright. So, she said she'd be wasting your time. You'll have cleaned, like, no dust and things like that, but you still have everything there. You know. So, that one, I can't jive with that one very much, because I don't get angry much, but I have, like, been in a declutter mood, and that would work for me. A throwing away mood, I guess you could say. But I don't have to be angry to go there. Alright, so the next thing is get rid of dust catchers. You guys know that I've got rid of probably over 1,000 books recently. I don't know how many because I did not count them, but you saw me go through all these shelves and I got rid of a lot of books. I am still getting rid of books, but I'm doing it differently now. I'm doing it as I read them. I'm getting rid of them. Now, a book like this I would not get rid of because it's tips and tricks and I do like the book. But if it's a non-fiction or a fiction that I know I won't ever read again, I will be getting rid of it, and I am going to have to get rid of more than what I did before we move, because that's a lot of books. A lot of books. So, she says get rid of dust catchers. Let's see, what is she saying? Here's just something else to dust and clutter up your room. Go through the books and pick out the ones that you will use again or think you will. What to do with the others, give them to your school or your neighborhood library. They welcome books. Why not let others have the pleasure of reading them when you are finished with them? So that's what I'm doing now. Bric-a-brac, or whatnots. Something else to clutter the house. Why dust around 6 items on each table when you could dust around 2? What is on your coffee table and end tables, which we don't have a coffee table, but Jeff said today that the thing that I have now is not working, and we're actually been talking about for a long time buying a new couch, because we bought this couch second hand. It's actually third hand because they had bought it second hand. We bought it for $60. I don't remember how long ago, and it's not that comfortable. We figured out why they got rid of it. It's okay, but it's worn a lot. But anyway, we're talking about getting a new sofa and coffee table, and so whatever we do, I'm getting one of the coffee tables with storage though. But anyways, I don't have anything on my coffee table, was the whole point of me saying any of that. But if you look on my shelves up there, there's not very many things that are just decorations. It's mostly pictures. And I'm not going to get rid of my pictures of my babies and my family members. Nope, not going to do that ever, ever, ever. Nope, not going to happen. Now, I have thought about taking them out of the little, some of them out of the frames and putting them in a photo album. I thought about doing that. But then again, I want to see them. But that's what she's saying, is getting rid of those kinds of things that gather dust. Now, years ago, let me see if I can, alright, I don't know what you're seeing right this second, because, okay, that shelf, that one right there with those 3 things on it, actually it's got 4. That used to be full. It was absolutely full. It had like 8 or 9 things on it. And I've got to get this to where I can see myself so I know that if I'm in frame or whatever. I decided several years ago that I was so sick of all these dust collectors that I started, I'm not focused at all, I started doing what she's saying here. And I can tell you, I am a witness to this. It helps a lot. Now, in my bedroom, I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, I have a shelf it's full of angels. I'm not an angel figurine collector at all. I'm not. But those are ones that my daddy gave me. So I don't want to get rid of them. Now, I do have, in my kitchen, I have shelves with little things on them. And I also did what I did with the one with the deer and eagles on it. I went through those shelves and I kept the things that I liked the most, that I felt like I really want to keep this. I love the way it looks. I just don't want to get rid of it. That kind of thing. I kept the things I was willing to dust. I put it that way. I kept those things. My bedroom, I'm having a hard time with that, because the things on those shelves are things my daddy gave me and things like that. And daddy will never be able to give me anything else again. Now, I know that I have a lot of memories from him, but I also like seeing the things he gave me. So, whenever we move, I'm probably going to get like some kind of curio or something that I can put them in and not have them on a shelf and not have them in my bedroom. I don't really know yet. We'll have to figure that out whenever the time comes. But what I'm saying is, those are some that I couldn't part with at the time. There was a lot in here that I did part with. There was a lot of little things on those shelves behind me. So many little things. And I still have a lot, but not as much as I used to. I got rid of probably half. I'll put it that way. So that's a good thing to do. Let's see. Simplicity is the style of today. This is back in the 60s, remember? All that is needed on an end table is a lamp, an ashtray, and one good piece of bric-a-brac. Okay, we don't need an ashtray in this house at all. Our little end table is actually a lamp itself, so there's nothing on there like that. But I do have books that I'm reading, and I do have like a little basket with things on it. But I have no bric-a-brac on there. But that's not like a normal size end table either. And I do have another question in a moment. I want to know your opinion on what you would do. Alright, so that's just, you know, get rid of things that are collecting dust. We don't need them. Learn to top clean. Here's a review on housekeeping. Remove breakfast dishes and put them to soak in hot water and detergent. Make the beds. Pick up papers and empty ashtrays into the big paper sack you carry around. Y'all, these folks loved to smoke back then, I reckon. There was always a smoker in the house, I guess. I mean, you know, it was the thing back in the 50s and 60s. But anyway, we don't have to worry about that. But it is funny, like, whenever you read these books, like, nowadays, you would not find a book that said empty ashtrays. It's not a thing. It's not something that people, you know. Not saying people don't smoke. I used to smoke. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't be a top tip. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of trying to say. And, but yeah, I used to smoke. That's why I don't condemn anyone for smoking. That's why I don't say anything to anyone for smoking, because I used to do it. I quit. I'm glad I quit, but I'm not going to tell somebody else what to do. There we go. That's all I'm saying. Heat coffee. This is what you're supposed to be doing. While it is heating, douse toilet tissue with rubbing alcohol and wipe the bathroom fixtures. Oh, I need to maybe start doing that, because that'll disinfect, and which I've been using just like the Clorox wipes or just a cloth or something. I don't do the cloth every time, but if I see stuff. Use a carpet sweeper to hit the middle of the floors. I don't have a sweeper. Take a feather duster to the coffee tables, then go back and do the dishes. Coffee hot, drain the pot. You'll get real satisfaction in knowing that your house is at least top cleaned. That's what top cleaning is, just hitting the high spots. It's not really the dirt that makes you nervous, it is the mess and disorganization of a home. Learn to get the effect and appearance of being neat as quickly as you can, and then the actual dirt and dust will not bother you so much. It's easier to clean things then, too. I am taking all letters that have come in and using the best advice from them to get the jobs done quickly. That's what she's talking about she's doing, because people wrote her letters. The first thing to do in the morning is to put your dishes in the sink to soak them and then make the beds. I don't know why, but this is most important. It gives a woman a feeling of not being embarrassed if the neighbor drops in and you're in a better mood, since what has yet to be done doesn't show. So in other words, neighbors are not going to come in your bedroom. After the beds are made, pick up the newspapers and magazines which your family has strewn all over the house. That doesn't happen here. This takes only a few minutes. If you have children, train them to leave their rooms clean and to make their beds. Never walk down a long hall more often than necessary. Place objects which belong in another room at the door. Next time you go to that room, take the objects with you. If you live in a two-story house, never go down the stairs just to put something away. Leave it at the top of the stairs and wait until you have to go down. Then take it with you. The same applies for things that go upstairs. Leave them near the bottom step. Next time you go upstairs, pick them up. This doesn't make your house disorderly. I know a lot of people that have stairs, they have like little baskets that they have for upstairs, downstairs, back and forth things. So, I think that's all I'm going to do right there, because I don't want to do too much and spend too much time on this. I've been already talking for 18 minutes. I didn't know that. But there's lots of little tips and tricks you can do to help you to keep your house clean. And I have, like, I used to constantly be, like, I had anxiety about my house being dirty all the time. And, oh, there was one more thing that I wanted to see what it said, because I haven't read that part. Don't blame lack of help. What about that cedar chest? Have you gone through it lately? Clean it out and discard the things that haven't used in years. You probably never will use them. You might say, but I don't have servants. If I did, my house wouldn't be so disorderly. This is not so. A servant cannot throw things away or clean your closets. No one but the head of the household can do this, and that is you. System is what is needed in housekeeping. If we can't find a system, then the thing to do is get rid of excess things. The less we have, the easier it is to clean. Oh, okay. I thought they was talking about something else. I'll never have help like that. I don't think I'll ever be paying anyone to come in and clean my house. I actually did that for a living. Not a living. I did it for some extra money for a little while before Jeff and I ever got married. But anyways, what was I saying? I did come up with a system to help me because I was always like, I was upset all the time. And I was like constantly thinking about the dishes being dirty, the clothes being not folded, this not being done, that not being done. And then it's like, okay, if I figure out a certain day for everything, it will work out better. And that's why one of the reasons why I want to start talking about this Halloween stuff is because, you know, I've been talking about the cleaning list that I'm making, which I will be starting that probably October. I may start it next month. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it. But then again, there's so many things going on in our lives right now that I don't know when I can start it, but I'm going to try to start it. Either way, I'm going to get it typed up so I can share it with y'all, and we'll start it when we start it. How about that? It's only 28 days. But I started otherwise with lists of things that I do certain days. Like you guys know, I have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That is when I do the laundry. I have Tuesday and Thursday. That is whenever I do like a deep clean of the bathroom, a deep clean of, well, not all the whole bathroom, but part of the bathroom. I don't always do the floors, but I have those 2 days that I do I do the bathrooms, one I do the kitchen. I don't do one bathroom, Noah does it himself, but still, it gets done. It gets done. What did I say? I don't know. But I do the kitchen on the other, but I don't do it every week, the kitchen I don't. But I do, on that day, go in and I see if there's anything that I need to just get real quick wipe down. On the days that I don't, on the weeks that I don't pull everything out, I just make sure that I spot clean really well, extra, if that makes sense. Anything I really see. And then I have certain days that I vacuum, certain days that I mop. Now, I sweep the kitchen and stuff, which it never looks like it, y'all. I mean, we have 3 dogs and a cat in the house. It never looks like you sweep or mop because hair. And they don't even go into the kitchen, which that's something else about the animals. Lately, 2 of them have been thinking they can go in the kitchen, and they never did that before, really. I mean, they might have every once in a while, but now it's like they think they're supposed to go right there, like they need to be with us. I don't know. But anyway, I came up with days that I do everything, and whenever I share the 28 task for the monthly cleaning, I'm going to share that too. So I have talked for 22, almost 23 minutes. This is pretty much what the video is going to be about the whole time, I guess. That and me showing you those waffles. I don't know if I'll be recording anything else or not, so I will not tell you bye yet. But I did not expect to be talking this long about this. But this little book is so good if you can find it. Housekeeping hints. Now, one reason it's good is because it's got all those wacky things in it, but it's also good because some of those tips are really relevant still today, and also because you can know how people used to do it and how it's not relevant for today. It's just a good book for lots of reasons, but I'll be back at some point. Okay, so I just got the last bit of the Walmart haul that I was getting today. There's another part that I'll be getting next week, and it has shipped, but it's this gown. This is the pattern. I'm trying to show you the pattern, but it's the same type that I have on, same exact one that I have on, and I know that these are nice because I have 2 of them, and they just, the more you wash them, the softer they get, and they're just super comfy. So that I will put into the little bag. And otherwise, what I've been doing is these are like used sticker kits that I have printed, that I got like either free printables or ones I bought off of Etsy. I haven't done that in a very long time, but those types of things where I print and cut them myself, I print them and I cut them with my Cricut. Well, I'm taking those and I put them into this reusable sticker book that I have, and I'm doing them in categories because I don't have a full kit. I just have bits and pieces, but I know I can use those bits and pieces. And I've already, this stack was there was about a fourth more, like, of this, so it was probably out to somewhere in there. It was a lot more. Let's just put it that way, it was a lot more. So I'm hoping that I can get all of this into this, and it'll be better, which I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. But then, like, things like this numbers, y'all can't see the numbers. The numbers, I'm cutting those out and putting them, like, cutting all the numbers at one time and putting them in my little thing. If you watch my planner videos, you'll see. But I also wanted to say that tomorrow you may not get a video because we're going to visit my mama, and I may or may not record anything at all. If I do record anything, it'll be after we get back home. So I don't know if I'm recording. So if you don't get a video tomorrow, don't worry, it's fine. It's just because I went to visit her for her birthday, which we were going to visit her anyways. But so just wanted to let you guys know that there's nothing else that I'm going to be recording today, because I'm just going to cook manwich for supper, and it's browning the hamburger meat, pouring the can of stuff in, because we're trying to get all of those cans away, like the manwich sloppy joe mix, trying to go ahead and use those up, because for a long time I made my own sloppy joes. I have a recipe. I don't remember where I got it from, but I've made it on my channel before. But I used to make it myself, and I found those at Darlene's for a really great price, so I bought a bunch of them. And now I'm like, why did I do that? I'm kind of kicking myself, like, why did I do that? Because yes, that is a lot faster, a lot simpler. Well, it's a lot, well, yeah, it's faster. It's honestly faster because you don't have to measure anything. But I don't have to do that. I don't have to have super simple, fast stuff like that. And it's got ingredients in it that we really don't want anyway. So we're using it up. So that's what's happening tonight. So anyway, I guess I will see you next time that I am here. I will not see you probably tomorrow, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I actually record. But I will see you the next time I do post a video. This is weird saying it this way because I don't know how to say it. But I'm going to go, and I'll see you later. It's so weird. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And I know this video was just me mostly talking and doing the Heloise things, because I really like her books, and I like the hints, and I like the old-fashioned stuff that she tells you to do. And I think about, like, in the 60s is when my mama was first married, and I think my oldest sister was born in 65, I want to say. So that was 64 or 65, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I think it was 65. Okay, it doesn't matter. It does, but it doesn't. To this conversation, it does not matter. But I think about, I wonder if those little tips were in magazines, which she probably couldn't have afforded magazines back then, but she might have seen some in a doctor's office or something like that, you know. And I wonder if she ever read any of that. So I think it would be, I don't know if she would remember if she, like, a name or whatever, but it's stuff that she would have been doing, you know, reading, not doing, not necessarily doing, but reading, if she had the opportunity, I guess, is what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying is, when my mama was a new bride and mother, this is the time that she would have been going through all that kind of stuff or whatever. So I'm just going to shut up because I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I'll see you guys later. Thank you again. I've already said, like this video. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. Share with a friend if you'd like to. But most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. I'm discombobulated and rambly today. You've seen that firsthand. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.